Hi, sorry I'm a little bit late. I hope that hasn't put anybody off. Welcome to today's Yin Yang yoga session with me, Vicky from Uccelli Yoga. Don't see anybody there yet, so I'll just blabber on for a bit. For anybody who hasn't done one of these classes before, the idea comes from the ancient Chinese Taoist principle of yin and yang, ultimately two opposing forces coming together for balance. So therefore these classes are two different approaches to yoga. So we've got the yin approach, which is softer, passive, slower, and more focused on the connective tissue, the deep connective tissue of the body. And we have the yang approach, which is more movement, potentially more flowing, and although I wouldn't say that's necessarily a yang characteristic, but more movement, more active, and focused on the muscle of the body. Okay, great, I can see 3 people there. Hi everybody, let me know who you are, send me a message. Today we're going to be doing a session on the upper body. So we're going to be working on the shoulders, the upper back, the arms, particularly the tops of the arms, particularly the tops of the arms, opening up the chest and the neck as well. So many of us hold tension, can experience tightness, perhaps pain in these areas for many reasons. For example, holding stress in this area, in this upper body area, which is very common. And then also these patterns of tension that we can get into. For example, being on a computer, hunching the back, hunching the whole of the back actually, maybe raising the shoulders up, looking at our phones, sticking our necks out. So a lot of patterns of tension can develop in these areas, causing tightness or pain. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Hi Sean, hi Jonathan, and I can see Linda there as well, and anyone else who's there, hello. So let's move directly onto it. I'm just going to start my timer. So just get into a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. And we're just going to start with a little bit of more yin. Everything is relative with yin and yang, movement for the neck. So just close your eyes. I really want you to focus on this initial movement for the neck. Close your eyes. Just for a couple of minutes, see if you can just bring your attention into the body. So feeling the connection of the legs with the floor. Noticing where the hands are. Just seeing if you can feel any sensations in the face. Perhaps moving the body, straightening the back, relaxing the shoulders. Sorry if you can hear that noise outside, someone seems to be cutting the grass. Just let it be there in the back. And drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now don't push, just see if you can relax the body. Relax the neck. If it's too much of a stretch, we're looking for a stretch on the side, the right side of the neck. If it's too much, bring the head up a bit. We do need to be careful with the neck. The head is very heavy. If I remember correctly, it's about 1/8 of your body weight. So just allow the neck to relax and just notice where you're feeling the stretch on the right side. And maybe that stretch is even going into the right shoulder. Then drop the head down. Maybe shake it a little bit, small shake if you want to, just to loosen it up. Perhaps taking a deep breath, and then on the out breath, allowing yourself to just relax the neck further. Again, if it's too much, bring the head up a bit. Otherwise, allow gravity to bring it down. Notice that stretch on the back, on the neck, the back of the neck. And just see if that goes any further down into the shoulders, into the upper back. No tensing, no straining. We're not activating the muscles. This is more yin. And then we're going to move the right ear, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Perhaps you might want to move the head a little bit back, a little bit forward, still sideways, but move it a little back, a little forward to see maybe where you might feel some tension. It doesn't need to be directly right ear, right shoulder. It can be slightly forward, slightly back, depending on what you need. And then take the head back. So we're extending the neck. Be particularly careful with this one because this can really, you may really feel the weight of the head here. You can open the mouth a little bit if you want to. See how that changes the stretch on the throat. So we're stretching the throat here. Stimulating the glands, in fact, and compressing the neck. Again, if you want to move the head slightly to the right or slightly to the left, perhaps you might feel a tension there. And then you can stay in that place. It doesn't have to be directly back. Keep the rest of the body relaxed. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep the face relaxed. Bring the head back to the center. And then we're just going to do a yang movement for the head. Yang meaning we're going to be moving rather than being static. So just roll the head one way, slowly. Slowly, so we're still noticing how that movement of the neck, how you can feel the stretch in the neck as we're moving, but perhaps noticing also how that stretch can go into the shoulders, the upper back, maybe the chest, and then go the opposite direction. Notice the movements rather than just doing it automatically. Notice what this is doing for your body. Keeping the slow breath, even breath, nothing strained. And then just go back to the center. You might feel a little bit dizzy. If that's the case, drop the head. Keep the eyes closed for a bit. And then we're going to roll the shoulders. So let's do them separately. So the front shoulder, the right shoulder goes forwards and the left goes backwards. So we're making circles with the shoulders, really using the shoulder area here to go backwards. Now, then I want you to start bringing the arms in, like you're doing a backstroke. Well, a bit of a bendy backstroke, actually. And then make the movements even bigger, and you can even move the torso from left to right if you want to. Just keep it organic and then switch the other way. So we're starting with the arms, we're doing the front crawl, bit of a floppy front crawl, probably not very powerful front crawl. And then bending the elbows. So we're using less and less of the arms and more of the shoulder focus. And then we end with just the shoulders making those circles as well. And then just allow the arms to rest. Keep the eyes closed. Notice how the shoulders and the neck feel so far. And then we're just going to do a short flow for the upper back and the back shoulders and opening up the chest and the side body. So if you just want to, let's do it with the breath. So as you breathe in, stretch up. As you breathe out, stretch forward, round the spine. Breathe in, open the arms out to the side, so we're opening the chest, look up. Breathe out, fold, not fold forward, stretch forward, round the spine. Breathe in, stretch up, really stretch up. Breathe out, round, forward, stretch the arms out, feel it in the upper back. Breathe in, open up the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. Breathe out, stretch forward. Okay, let's do that one more time. So stretch up, breathe in. Breathe out through the nose, come forward. Breathe in, open up to the sides, look up. Breathe out, then stretch forward, round the spine. We're going to change it slightly here. So breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, drop to the left. Breathe out, bring the right arm back to open the chest. Breathe in, then drop to the left again. So we're stretching to the left. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, right hand on the floor, drop to the right. Breathe in, put the arm back so you're opening the chest. Breathe out, left arm over, so we're stretching the side of the body. Breathe in, stretch up. Now we're coming forward again. Breathe out, stretch forward round the spine. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, stretch forward. Breathe in, stretch up. We're going to go side next. So breathe out, drop to the left, stretch on the side of the body. Breathe in, open up to the back. Breathe out, stretch the side of the body. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, stretch to the right, drop to the right. Breathe in, open the arm to the left, to the right, to the back. And then stretch out again, stretch the left side. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, stretch forward round the spine. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, stretch forward. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, let the arms drop. Close the eyes. Again, notice how this feels in the shoulders, the upper back, perhaps the side body, perhaps the chest. Keep the arms relaxed. Just a short rebound. And then we're going to move to a seated position, a different seated position with your legs out straight. So for this one, legs are out straight in front of you. Just point and flex the toes. We've just been seated, kneeling or cross-legged or whatever you were doing. Let's just loosen up the legs, circling the ankles. And then make sure that you circle them the opposite direction as well. And then what I want you to do is bend the right knee and then just take hold with both hands, the sole of the foot. The knee can be as bent as you want. Then we're going to raise that foot up. And I want you to straighten it to whatever point you start feeling a stretch in the hamstring and the back of the leg. Then I want you to round the spine. So what we're looking for here, most importantly, is a pull on the arms. We're stretching the arms. And in the upper back and the shoulders, we're also stretching that area. That's our key target area. However, we've also got a second target area of the backs of the legs. Really drop the head round the spine if you want to. Your leg may be very bent here. It may be completely straight. Depends on the body. You can rock a bit if you want to. And then bring that foot back down. Take the right foot over the left knee. We're just going to do a twist. So just straighten the body. Put the right hand behind, starting from the lower part of the spine so we can get the rotation possibilities for the whole of the spine. Start from the bottom with the neck coming round last. Use the right hand on the floor as a lever. Hands and legs are levers in twists. This hand you can just keep on the leg, or you can take it to the outside of that knee. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine. As you breathe out, you can twist a little bit further. This is yang. We're moving. We're working on the muscles. And perhaps you might be noticing this in the back. I can feel it personally for myself. I can feel it in the shoulder blade. Okay, then let's come back to the center. And then we'll do the same for the other side. Bend the left foot, left knee. Take hold of the foot, anywhere on the foot, it doesn't matter. And then go to straighten the leg. And it may be completely straight or it may be very much bent. And then roll over so that you've got a stretch in the upper back and in the shoulders, pulling on the arms, as these are our target areas today. You may well be feeling this in the leg as well, but that's a secondary target area. Rocking if you want to, keeping it organic, or staying still. This is fairly yin. And then bending the knee. Place the right foot outside. Place the left foot outside the right knee, and then we're going to twist to the other side. So the same thing. This time we're twisting to the left side. The hand is on the floor behind, twisting from the lower part of the spine and moving round. The right arm can be anywhere on the leg if you want to help it. You'll twist a bit more. You can put the arm, maybe the elbow on the side. Don't overdo it. It is yang, but I don't want you ever to overdo it. Challenging yourself, but not hurting yourself. Breathing in, lengthening. Breathing out, twisting a bit more. Using these arms as levers. Noticing how this feels in the back. And then coming back round the center. Straightening out those legs again. And then we're just going to move into a short flow, but I just want to show you which back bend we're going to do. So first of all, lie down on your front. So often in a flow we do a cobra. We're going to do a slightly different one here today. So first of all, lying on your front. As you breathe in, I want you to just push out the upper body. It doesn't need to go far. The main thing is that you are stretching the arms out, stretching them towards the feet, separating the fingers, and then bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Keep the legs strong. It's not important how far up you go. It's important that strength in the arms and the legs and the compression that that brings in the lower back. And then come down again. This time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to raise one leg. So again, bringing up the body. Doesn't matter how far up the leg, one leg, your right leg. So we're lifting that up, but we're still keeping the strength in the arms. Open fingers, shoulder blades coming together. Stretch the arms out. Strong leg, and then come down. And then we'll do the other side. Coming up, stretching the arms, shoulder blades together. Strong legs, strong arms. Left leg up this time. And then coming back down again. And then this time we'll do both. Breathe in. Stretching the arms towards the feet. Lifting the legs up. Keeping the legs strong. Noticing that compression in the lower back. And then coming down. And then if you just want to push up into child's pose. Stretch the arms out. Stretching the arms here. You can have the toes tucked under like me or not, it doesn't matter. So we're just using this as a fairly neutral pose, but at the same time stretching the arms out. And then slowly, slowly push up into down dog. So tuck the toes under if you haven't already. Keeping the knees bent to start with. Start to bring the hips back before you straighten the legs. Hips are going back, lengthen the spine, bringing the heels towards the floor, and then you might want to pedal the feet before moving into stillness. Bringing the heels towards the floor, maybe they'll touch, maybe they won't. Pushing into the floor again, keeping the shoulder blades, bringing them towards each other, pushing the heels down, pushing the sitting bones up and back. Even spread between the arms and the legs. And then walk the hands towards the feet this time. Stay folded. Bring the weight towards the heels. Your knees might be bent, they might be straight, but I want you to feel a stretch in the backs, the legs. So bringing the weight towards the heels, knees bent or legs straight, feeling the stretch in the back. And then straighten the back. Bring the top of the head towards the front of the room, whatever that is for you. Hands can be on the legs or in the air. Shoulder blades again coming towards each other. Straight back. And then fold forward again. And then come up to center. Stretch up. Palms together. So we'll just move into that flow. Come to the front of your mat. I'm going slightly back because of the radiator. Okay. So let's do this flow, short flow, just to finish. And I want you to really pay attention to what's going on here in the upper back and the shoulders and also the chest. So just bring the palms together, close the eyes for a moment just before we start. And see if you can keep the breath with the movements. So as you breathe in, then stretch up. As you breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, come to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, right foot goes back. Breathe out, right knee comes down. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend the elbows like wings and look up. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, arms together behind your back. Breathe in, look up and bring the hands up. Breathe out, fold forward over that front knee. Breathe in, stretch the hands up a bit more to feel it in the shoulders. Breathe out, bring the hands between the foot, outside the foot. Breathe in, come to plank. Breathe out, then come down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, let's go to that back bend we did before. Breathe out, stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, child's pose with outstretched arms. Breathe out, push into down dog. Breathe in, walk to the front. Breathe out, fold forward, pull the weight into the heels. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward, weight in heels. Breathe in, come up, stretch up. Breathe out, palms together. Let's go to the other side. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to flat back, look forward. Breathe out, fold again. Breathe in, left leg goes back. Breathe out, left knee comes down. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, wings and look up, open the chest. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, arms behind your back. Breathe in, look up, bring the hands up. Breathe out, fold forward over that front knee. Breathe in, bring the hands up a bit more. Breathe out, bring the hands either side of the foot. Breathe in, go to plank. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Breathe in, go to that back bend. Breathe out, come down, face down. Breathe in, child's pose, stretch the arms out. Breathe out, come up into down dog. Breathe in, walk to the front. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, stretching up. Breathe out, palms together. Okay, let's do it again, slightly different this time. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, high back. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, right foot goes back. Breathe out, bring that knee down. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bring those wings back. Open up the chest. Breathe in, stretch up. Bring that back knee up this time. Breathe out, bring the hands together behind the lower back. Breathe in, hands go up, look up. Breathe out, fold forward over that front knee. Breathe in, lift the hands up a bit more. Breathe out, bring the hands down. Breathe in, go to plank. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, back bend. Breathe out, come down again. Breathe in, child's pose, outstretch arms. Breathe out, come into down dog. Breathe in, walk to the front. Breathe out, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, stretch up, stretch the arms up. Breathe out, bring the palms together. Other side. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, flat back, top of the head forward. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, left leg goes back. Breathe out, back knee goes down. Breathe in, keep the legs strong and stretch up. Breathe out, bring the elbows down and back, look up, keep the legs strong. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe, and bring the back, straighten the back leg. Breathe out, bring the hands together behind the back. Breathe in, hands go up, look up. Breathe out, fold forward over that front knee. Breathe in, arms go up a bit more. Breathe out, hands on either side of the foot. Come to plank. Breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, go to the back bend. Breathe out, fold forward, come down onto your face. Breathe in, child's pose, arms outstretched. Breathe out, pushing into down dog. Walking to the front of the mat. Going to flat back. Folding forward. And then stretching up. And palms together. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. From that movement, from that activity, from that yang movement, that yangness, the yangtivity. Notice how the body feels, a little bit of heat perhaps. Bring the arms down. And just to finish, we're going to do a couple of yin poses. You can do these standing or folded. Still working on the shoulders. Raise both arms up. Cross the right over the left. Bend the elbows. And bring the hands towards each other. Don't worry if they don't touch. That doesn't matter. You can hold on to the wrists, palms together, or keep them separate. So however that is for you, what we want to feel here is a stretch in the upper back and the fronts of this top arm. So if you want more, you can raise the elbows up. If it's too much, bring them down. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds or so. So you can stay like this, or if you want to, you can drop down. You may find that the stretch in the shoulders is less, but actually you might want that. And also, of course, what we're doing here is we're also stretching the backs of the legs. So that's another option for you. Drop the head if you like. You can round the shoulders. If you choose to do that, then you're welcome. Another 10 seconds or so. Keep it relaxed. Keep it yin. Keep the shoulders relaxed even though we're stretching them. And then just let go. Let the arms go down by the sides before we move to the other side. Just notice how that right shoulder might feel. And then we'll go to the opposite side. So raise the arms up, this time left over right. Bend the elbows, hands towards each other, folding over if you want to, or staying standing. Raising the elbows up for more stretch, bringing them down for less. If you're feeling a pinching in the front of either shoulder, you might want to try bringing the shoulder blades more towards each other. Close your eyes for this. And bear in mind, in a pure yin class, we would be doing these poses for quite a bit longer to really get deep into the connective tissue. But obviously this is a mixed class with yin and yang, so we won't do them for so long. Anywhere near so long, actually. Let go of the hands. Let the arms down by your sides. And then let's just move down onto the floor for a couple of minutes, just to allow the body to integrate everything that we've done. So for our Shavasana, you can lie on the floor. Generally it's done on the back, but you can do it on the front, whatever neutral position is most comfortable for you. Bend the knees if you want to, perhaps putting something underneath. That can bring the lower back into the floor. Or, if you like, you can sit. So whatever position you find yourself in, close your eyes. Just noticing how you're feeling now. Noticing how your breath is. Just noticing if there's been any changes to your body or to your mind. Just noticing and then just letting them go. And just allowing yourself to relax, whatever position you're in. So in your own time and in your own way, but without rushing and without any sudden movements, trying to keep that peace in body and mind that I hope you've got at least an element of after that short practice, bringing yourself back up to a seated position, or stay lying down if you want to for a bit longer. Go to sleep, forget work. That's all from me today. Thank you for joining me as always. I hope that you enjoyed it. Any questions, any comments, by all means, please do interact with me. It's not so easy in this way for interaction, so please do write stuff on my wall, on this video, and direct message me as well, particularly with any themes that you might be interested in. Thanks again for joining. If anybody enjoyed the yin and would like to do more of that, then I have tomorrow evening, I actually have a longer yin class, which I do here in Swansea, but you can join online. If you go onto my events page, then you can see it on there. Tomorrow is yin yoga for sadness. So if you would like to join that, then please do. That would be £6 for online, £7 in person. And then on Friday, I have my 30-minute yin yoga live class here at 5:30 UK time. So enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for joining me.